Got the blood pressure back to kind of normal. It's normally 125, but that is fine. And what I'm going to do now is a technique that all his carers need to know. So we have oils. This one has got chamomile. It's green. It's disgusting looking, but it's pure as hell. I don't know whether you can see it, but I'm not using that one. I'm using this one. So I made it up actually for joints, bones. It looks disgusting. And what I'm doing is popping a bit on my glove. This is like, we've got so far 80 mils. So it's better than nothing. So,
oh, that's crap.
he'll say it's crap. It's good for me. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to massage. He will love this.
You know, sending me to bad idea.
Yeah, it will, because I'm trying to get the urine out of the catheter and rather than from your
penis.
Peni collecti. And where I massage, he'll breathe with this. Okay, take some nice big breaths. Whenever you feel that bladder's going to spasm, just take some nice big breaths. So I'll do the whole of it and I'll go to this kidney here, because he has problems with his left kidney. I have more problems with my right kidney, which is like, hee hee. So if you do it as slowly as you can, into little tiny mini circles, and then get as close as you can to the stoma. It can go into the body, but I don't do that. But I try to just get, I want this moving, and then what I'll do is I'll pinch and get that out at the same time. Get the muck out, get it flowing. I don't give up for at least, what is it, about an hour? We go for an hour and we drink. He's already drunk. It's probably 30 mils or 40 mils in there. So this is 500. If you can drink that while I do this. So what I'll always do as well is I'll rub my hands with the gloves, and it heats up, warms up. And then I'll put my hands on his tummy, and I'll give it a little movement, little tiny movements, little tiny movements. How are you feeling? So that's 500 mils in and only, 100 mils out, which means I can't show you down that end because I'm not showing his penis off. He's schlong. So I'll keep one hand by his bladder here, and I will go at the back here and work on the actual kidney. So I'll do as much as I can. Normally I'm in a chair myself, so I can't be in a chair when I'm doing this. It's just two wheelchair users. I have to stand up. How are you feeling?
Good now.
This is kind of a real sweat box to actually get the bladder actually working again, and the kidneys to stop the pain. He's had all the paracetamols in the world and ibuprofen, and is on cefalexin, which is antibiotic, and I don't think that's going to work. I think we're going to need penicillin, because he's had 3 lots of that now. And Nutri, you've had the Nutri as well?
Very all.
I'm going to test the urine. He's got bloods coming up this week, so I'm hoping the bloods will show something.
Well, they ain't even cold.
They will call. So I'll do this for a few minutes, and once I've done this in a few minutes, I'll then go back to the catheter and start milking the catheter to get it flowing. And if it doesn't flow, well, we've got some flow. If it doesn't flow, if I don't get more than 250 mils, then I know he's bypassing. And when he's bypassing, that's when you've got issues. And I'm not letting him go incontinent. There's no way. He's been double incontinent over Christmas, so it's been a nightmare. And this is the last straw. When he started, obviously bypassing from the catheter in the early hours of the morning. So give it another warm up and put my hands there and bring it right the way around and bring it up. It looks like I'm really killing him, but I'm not. It's a way of manoeuvring and getting the catheter working and the bladder and the kidneys, even though it doesn't look like I'm going to get it moving. But you know what? I will try everything before I take the catheter out and make more trauma on him. Am I right? Am I wrong, my love?
Yeah.
So normally I would have hands on for this rather than gloves, because it's kind of like, it's better with your, obviously your hot hands, isn't it? Are you feeling all right, my darling?
Yes.
Thank God for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift up and I'm just going to do a little prep. I don't know whether you can see that. I've got my 2 fingers. I'm just giving a little massage right by the stoma. Because if there's any blockage inside, like a little blood clot, like we had this morning, it will release. Or it's obviously blocking in the catheter. And I'll be taking that out then. Oh yeah, 120 mils, so it's coming. And obviously these are all different techniques. Not many people use them, but I do, because we don't want to cause too much trauma inside that bladder, which is what you can do. So I'm rubbing as gently, but as kind of a bit rough at the same time, so my fingers are going into the skin, look. And I'm going right near the pubic bone there.
To be fair, I think you've done it. I don't feel AD anymore.
Don't you?
No.
See, these oils are fabulous. They go...
No more AD.
So this oil that I've prepared has got camphor, chamomile. I mean, what hasn't it got? It's got dandelion and a few other properties, and obviously a lot of chamomile, so it just tones anything down. It warms up the skin, and I know that because I use it for my osteoporosis. And then we're going to start removing this in a minute, I think. It's going to start coming out. I can't believe we've had 2 catheters fail on us, and honestly, it's not kidney stones. He hasn't, I don't believe he's got any kidney stones no more. How are you feeling, my love?
Fine.
All right, love. So if you bring it from there all the way around, I don't know, it looks like I'm killing him, but I'm not. Yes, it could cause him to have a poo, because I'm actually doing a bit of everything, but you know what? His bladder, his bowels are lovely. Look, they're soft. There's kind of nothing in there. We manage the bladder, the bowels pretty well, to be fair. So I'll open it up and show you that we do have a little bit of gunk in there. I will give that a really good scrub in a minute, but first of all, I'm going to now go in and do some technique of milking. So milking the catheter, like I've done before, is another way of... I can't get my little finger in there. Come on. It's because my hands are that sweaty. Oh, it doesn't matter if I break that, because what I'm going to do is pull the catheter up with this hand now, and then I'm going to go in. I'm going to get my fingers, I'm going to pinch the stoma back, I'm going to feel the tube, and then I'm going to start doing some milking. So little pinch, little squeeze, little pinch, little squeeze. So I'll try and show you this way. So if I bring this catheter up, you pinch it there, so my knees are going, and you'll turn it slightly like this. So you can pinch and squeeze, pinch and squeeze. And then I'll show you how much we can get out of this bladder. So when I started this, it was about just under 100 mils. It's a boring task, but trust me, it does work. I'm going back down by the stoma because that's where I need to do it and mess about. Pinch, round, release. Pinch, round and release. How are you feeling, my darling?
Fine, love, fine.
Now, the tube, it still feels warm to cold. So, and also what you can tell is here is there's no urine coming out. And I've still got just 100 mils. So,
that's crap.
that is shit.
So it's on the pad then.
It's going to be downstairs, but which is a good thing because a lot of spinal injuries don't bypass. I can put this up his urethra, but I'm not going there.
God, don't do that.
No, I'm not going to go there.
No,
If this fails, if the catheter fails, pinch, release, pinch, release. Come on, baby girl. Come on, baby boy. Come to mummy. Come on. Let's get this out. Give that a good old tug. I just want to see it flowing this way, which we're not getting. Got 10 mils. No, I haven't. Okay. Well, that is what you do to milk a catheter, and you get these gloves off as soon as you are finished. You do not cross-contaminate anything. And if I look like I have cross-contaminated, and you wash your hands before you can go and proceed with any other procedure. You want, my love? I'm going to do blood pressure now and then
make the decision.
Make a decision whether to change it or not.
Well, how long have you been doing it?
An hour and a half. I believe an hour and a half. So it's a bit of an annoying, but you know what? Just get some Dettol on hands, love.
I believe it's sort of a faulty one, love,
And I
personally.
do then because you've had the batteries, all the batteries are the same. Let me just Dettol my fingers.
And you know what? What do you
Yeah.
call it?
You would know, you've had the catheter in for 20 odd years, mate.
I believe there's a hole in this.
Do you?
Okay. And I believe we need to deflate the balloon again. It's going to miss the mils.
It's going to what?
It's going to miss mils in the balloon.
So, I'll take your band and show you. Alright. I'll show you how we haven't got anything but 100 mils. So there's nothing there in the tube at all, look. Nothing at all. There is here. And here, I can't do anything because I've got no gloves on, but there, we've got nothing coming out yet. So I reckon there's a blockage in there. So I think I'm just going to go out and do a change.